right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for self-help guru, Caitlin Gill.
Thank you. That was a beautiful round of applause, but that one was for me, and I'm not the hero tonight. The hero is every one of you who came to sit in these seats for this valuable seminar. Give it up for yourselves, everybody. I want to hear it. This is a measure of your self-esteem, and I want to know how you're doing right now, because you know what? Inside all of us is a little something that's bringing us down. Inside at least half of this room, or a significantly statistical proportion lower than half. But for a lot of women in this room, for the men who love them, and maybe also for the women who love them, there's one thing inside of us that is giving us all a lot of problems. Our intrauterine devices. I know you're all thinking safety first, and that's what you went for, but I'm here to help you stay safe in the 3 to 5 years that you're going to be plagued by this thing sticking inside your body just so another thing doesn't grow inside your body. I know what we're all trying to prevent. Caregiving is difficult. And many of you made a semi-permanent decision to not engage in any kind of caregiving. You know what you were worried about. What if this popped out of your body? We've all seen those baby pictures on Facebook. We all think they're terrific. Oh, how cute. But you know what would happen if you didn't have your IUD in right now. You know that this furry little monster would pop out of your body. And you would have to die for its sins because, trust me, it would sin. So believe it, you made all the right choices. But now something's inside of you. It's not a baby. It's a thing that makes no babies. It's a tiny little thing, and it's shaped with weird wings. You know. And it's up there, and ladies, you know why it's there, and gentlemen, you know why it's there. But gentlemen, you also want to put a part of yourself inside of your woman every now and again. And there's this raging monster full of hormones that's ready to poke you in the dick. And I know that's a huge problem. But we're here to help ourselves and each other, and I'm here to tell you there's hope. You've made the right decision. You've made the right decision not only coming here today, but putting that IUD in your body. That's right, because you don't want to be Jesus. You're not Jesus. None of us are. There's only one Jesus, and you know how that went for him. So you're on the right path. It didn't end well. You're not going to have an ugly, fuzzy baby. No, you've made another decision for yourself, and I'm proud of you, and this is why. I'm proud of you because you were brave enough to put something non-human inside your human body. Now, this is just a model of what you can do with your IUD. Many modern IUDs are equipped with a tiny fan. Are you feeling a little hot? Are you feeling moist in a bad way? Well, just push the right button. And you're going to get a gust of cooling air. How wonderful is that? Now, if you have the extra change in your pocket for this seminar on how to help yourself with an IUD, then you should have sprung for the little extras with your IUD. It has a tiny little fan, and if that air isn't getting far enough, you can add this air extender. Also, conveniently fits a human penis. This adapter vibrates and glows. Very exciting for nighttime lovemaking. I hope you're into that. Now, if your intrauterine device is fully equipped, it also has external purposes. The truly modern, beautiful IUDs pop outside your body, and your man can simulate fellatio on them. And if he does this 3 times, he will come out of his mouth. So, fellas, if you were sitting there thinking this IUD only exists to A, keep babies away, which is real handy, but B, poke you in the dick, fellas, you thought wrong. You just suck on that IUD 3 times with this special attachment, which we sell in the back of the room. Then you're going to come right out of your mouth. And the modern IUD can actually count the sperm per million that emerged from a gentleman's mouth. Very important to know if you're ever planning on removing the IUD, exactly how much sperm comes out of your lover, boyfriend, husband's mouth. That's critical information. Should be none, but if the numbers are this high, that's something to consult a doctor about. By the way, mouth cum is absolutely what makes baby like these, so be very careful. with that mouth cum. Now, if you're still sitting there thinking your IUD is just not doing anything for you, maybe you didn't buy this model, which again I highly recommend. You can replace them. Talk to your OBGYN. There's hope for you. You know what? If this was the last penny you had, if you had given up hope because of your IUD and you didn't know what to do next, and you thought this seminar might show you the way, and if you don't have anything extra to go get yourself a fancy one, that's okay. I have a solution for you too. And that is lower your standards. If the man you're with now has a problem with keeping babies away with a thing that could potentially poke him in the dick, you know what? That's his problem, ladies, and you can liberate yourself. And I promise there is a man out there. There's a man out there for you. Some men definitely don't care what they dive right into. You know what I'm saying? Some men will leap right into your regions and not even worry if there's a crazy-shaped angel thing in there preventing them from having a baby. And remember, this is also where fuzzy babies come from. You know what? I'm ragging on this guy, but maybe there's a heart of gold in there. I'm just saying, maybe this is the man you were looking for. And gentlemen, if you're sitting in those seats thinking, my woman has this IUD, and you know what? I'm not really into it. Remember, you can be replaced. Remember, this could be the man standing by your woman's side if you don't stand by hers. So ladies, expect the best from your man. And men, remember that there's always somebody else out there. I'm pretty sure this guy's on Tinder. I'm still going to swipe right the fuck away from him. So remember those solutions. There's always somebody else out there. Gentlemen, you can't stand the heat. You don't get to go in her kitchen no more, and somebody else is going to be ready to pick up that slack. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you're in here with an IUD, maybe you've experienced some struggles. Maybe it didn't hold on like it was supposed to stay in there for a few years, but some of them float, some of them move around, and I want you to not worry about that. I want to remind you that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. If the question is, am I not going to be okay? Well, then the answer is 100% no. You are going to be, if you're asking, am I not going to be okay? No, you are not going to be okay. And that's what I want you to remember here. You have hope. You've got this guy. You don't got to worry about it. No fuzzy kitties are going to come out of your vag. You're going to be just fine. You are going to be 100% not okay. You're going to be just fine. And things can go right back in place. Those appointments are very quick. A lady just snaps on a glove and she pushes a finger in and everything's right back where it's supposed to be. And gentlemen, if you feel something amiss, don't be weird about it. Don't be uncouth. Just inform her after the act of lovemaking, hey, I think we should make one of those short, quick, affordable appointments because that thing just stabbed me in the dick and it's definitely not supposed to. That's a very easy call to your doctor to make. And if you're feeling intimidated to make that call to your doctor, I want to give you a couple tips. Now, this is here to remind you of a couple things. Dress comfy when you call the doctor, you know? Don't stay in your formals. The phone call is not for your Sunday best. Wear what makes you feel relaxed. And I think for most of us, that is tight squeezed over our hairy bodies, right? I don't think I'm wrong about that. And also remember that this is something, your IUD is something that you've done for you and your partner. You've made a choice. You want to be sexually active and you don't want to have a furry baby that you have to play Jesus to. So you got to remember that now you're in the market for some exciting love. If you decide that you want to wear some hot spiky boots and if you want to wedge yourself into Spanx that are in all the wrong places, you get to do that. Also, how did this dog get cellulite? I have a lot of questions. But I want you to remember, if you're going to call the doctor, do it when you're ready to spice things up. Look, that call might feel intimidating, and I don't want it to. And what we're here to do, and let's speak frankly about it, is talk about how we're making love. You know, you've tried other options in terms of protection, and you chose this one as the best one for you, and I want you to fully enjoy it to the hilt. And I want you to push the whole hilt in. That is a penis inside vagina joke. And before you do that, I want you to consider the exciting options that you can enjoy now that you're not stopping to take the time to put a penis on. One of those exciting options is worrying about herpes and every other STD you can catch while you still have an IUD. And did you think we weren't going to talk about this when the topic came up? You can do some exciting things. And I'm excited for you. And that's where I want to go as we close our seminar here today. Thank you so much for paying the $2,500 admission fee to be here tonight. But we know why we're here. It's because we've made a choice. We've made a choice for our own bodies. The thing inside our own bodies might be poking our partner. Maybe it's slipping out of place. Maybe we have to call a doctor. But you know what? That's all just a silver lining. That's what we want to find here. That's your gray cloud. Ignore that. The gray cloud never matters. What matters is the lining around it and the lining around your uterus, which is where your IUD should be comfortably sitting right now. I want to close tonight with a message of hope for you. I'm so glad that you came here tonight. That means you're taking care of yourself and your partner, and I'm excited for you, both in terms of your childless future and the exciting lovemaking that you can engage in. And I want you to remember before you go one very important thing. You are the MVP of your own love life. And that's the master vulva pelvis. That's the combination of things. You might think that it's the most valuable player in the bedroom, and that's critical, but the most valuable player in your bedroom right now is that IUD. And I want you to remember what it's doing for you. No fuzzy babies. It can make your man come 3 times out of his mouth. How impressive is that? Have you ever seen him do that? That's what your IUD is giving you. You came here today because you were hopeless. And I want to give you hope. I want you to leave here tonight knowing that you are the MVP of your own love life. Can you do it? Can you strap on the hat and the jacket and ride your bike into sweet babyless lovemaking? Can you do it? You know, I host these seminars, and every time I walk in, I say, I'm not going to cry. And then an audience like you comes in here, and you trust me with your problems and your fears and the fact that you've never seen your man come out of his mouth. And I get to be up here changing your lives. I should be paying you. I'm not going to. You all paid me a significant sum of money. But nonetheless, I really feel like I owe you something for what you've done for me here today. And when you go home tonight and you make sweet condomless love, I want you to remember that there, inside of your bodies, is a little angel. And she's watching. Your IUD can see your boyfriend's penis. Thank you very much.